China was a latecomer to car manufacturing, having made its first automobile, a Jiefang truck, only in 1956. It is, of course, a vastly different picture today, as the country has become the biggest car manufacturing nation, producing about a third of the world's new cars in 2021. At the Guangzhou Automobile Company factory in Hangzhou, intelligent manufacturing is employed in each of the steps, from stamping to welding, painting, and final assembly before vehicles roll off the production line. Robotic arms are a common sight here in this factory. In fact, those window panes are being managed the car entirely by those arms. And this part here runs automatically as well. It carries spare parts for the car, and it runs along a designated route here on the production floor. The company's general manager tells me the presence of those robotic arms has made the life of his workers a lot easier.
The employment of robotic arms frees up human hands, raises productivity, and ensures accuracy. Our goal is to increase automation rates further and have unmanned production workshops in a handful of years.
Technology, or a lack of it, used to constrain China's early attempts to make cars. Now, intelligent automation and digitalization are the hallmarks of modern Chinese auto manufacturing. Li Luning is a local official in charge of science and technology. She says China still needs to pursue innovation in core components to reduce dependence on imports.
The auto industry should strengthen the industrial chain and cultivate the innovation chain, accelerate the development of chips, and be able to produce key core components, some of which rely on imports.
Li Canhui and his team are hypersensitive to the evolving needs of their customers, the young ones with growing purchasing power who demand a vehicle offer the same services and advantages their smartphone does.
Today's cars are tools in our mobile life. While China leads the world in manufacturing, there is room for improvement in how smart a car is. Like cell phones, we need to constantly upgrade our products and make them smarter for young consumers.
This is why they've recently introduced a line of electric vehicles. They've modified their original production line for gasoline cars so that it can now churn out both kinds. Chinese customers' remarkable shift from traditional cars to the more environmentally friendly hybrids or EVs is bound to reshape the country's massive car market. Whereas they had a clear preference for Western or joint venture brands in the past, they're now increasingly looking at new energy vehicles proudly made in China with state-of-the-art technology. China's car industry is upgrading and transforming, and new energy vehicles play a unique role in that process as China continues to cut emissions and conserve energy. With similarly humble beginnings and a mission to go green is China's steel industry. In neighboring Jiangsu province, the country's biggest private steel company, Shagang, is redefining what it takes to succeed: innovation.
We need innovation in technology to fix technical problems so we can have quality products and a good brand. We also need innovation in management so the enterprise runs more efficiently.
The company's dramatic growth is made possible by Shagang's years-long pursuit to update technology and equipment. This is evident in its creation of the first-ever production line in China of the emission-reducing cast strip technology imported from the U.S., which Shagang has used for casting and finishing high-strength, thin-gauge sheets.
Cast strip is regarded as one of the revolutionary technologies of the 21st century, marked by much lower energy consumption and emissions. We did not just buy it. We put together a team to improve on it, successfully constructing the first industrial ultra-thin cast sheet production line in China.
Importing cast strip is a telling example where today's efforts to boost productivity and cut emissions go hand in hand, where technological innovation serves the dual purposes of improving efficiency and lowering energy use. Shagang's own timetable sees the company reach carbon peak in 2024, 6 years ahead of the national goal.
钢铁应该在经济发展中
Iron and steel industries have functioned as a pillar in our economic development. Our founder's vision was to serve the nation by providing what it needed. Now, Shagang's products have a presence in not just infrastructure, but aerospace exploration and ocean expedition.
Founded in 1975 with a modest 450,000 yuan in self-raised capital, Shagang's exponential growth coincided with China's economic explosion and much of the reform and opening up period. Founder Shen Wenrong attributed Shagang's success to the expanding appetite of the Chinese market and Shagang's ability to satisfy the needs of the time. Shagang-produced steel is also prominently featured in international infrastructure projects involved in the China-led Belt and Road Initiative, such as the China-Laos Railway and the Padma Bridge in Bangladesh. Now, by reshuffling how steel products are made with a focus on brand building, competitive technology, and unwavering support for China's green initiatives, Shagang once again finds itself adapting to new national realities that could determine its future. From here, Shagang's steel products are shipped off to many parts of the world, capping a modern, low-carbon production process. China's industrial modernization is speeding up, and there is consensus that high-quality growth will only be achieved by incorporating technological innovation and a green vision. 中时 CGTN 张家港江苏 Province。